Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the 2017 KTM RC200 with me for a simple test drive. So basically I really didn't thought of doing this video in the beginning because I have ridden the KTM RC200 quite a lot, maybe in the past for my tourings and all. But recently I started getting many queries from my subscriber where they are asking me to do a comparison review between my CBR250R 2017 model of KTM RC200 has been launched. So I take this opportunity to test drive this and give my opinion about this bike from a CBR250R perspective. So let's get started. So personally I felt that this color is more suiting this bike because I generally don't go with the matte black finish. So keeping all the aesthetic senses apart, let me just start right onto this thing. Just getting onto this motorcycle, what I feel is that it is much more aggressive than a CBR250R. If a person is looking for a very aggressive riding, who don't have any problems in sitting on a bike with this lean angle, who don't have any problems with back and all, they can go for the RC200 definitely. But if you are looking for a much more relaxed ride, then possibly I will say that the CBR250R is a good choice. And this kind of riding position gives much more confidence while riding. That's what I can feel, and this is less bulky and light than my CBR250R definitely, and I'm able to grab the fuel tank well with my thighs. That's one positive side which I see. Even though I'm able to do that on my CBR, but I feel much more confident in doing that on an RC200. And I feel that the seating comfort, that means the seat is much broader on a CBR250R, and I feel that the seat comfort is a bit more on the CBR250R than the RC200. And the braking capacity also, I feel a bit more, you'll get a bit more feedback from the CBR250R than on the RC200. To be honest, the handlebar on this riding position is very aggressive. And now to talk about the engine, I feel that CBR is much more a refined engine. Obviously you cannot expect much that kind of level of refinement from a very aggressive engine, definitely. And I feel that the suspension is a bit stiff. Maybe this is very good for the track rides, and CBR is not exactly for track riding. It's more of a touring bike. And if you are a person who look forward for a track days and everyday city rides and occasional long rides, then definitely RC200 will be a better choice. And just look at the instrument cluster. You have all sort of things that available from the KTM. You have the side stand indicator, the gear indicator and whatnot, the average fuel consumption, everything that it's there in the RC200. But when it comes to the CBR250R, you don't have much options there. And I believe that the tires which gets for the RC200 is from MRF. I don't feel that it's a good choice. Maybe one should switch it to the Metzeler's. On a stock CBR you will get Contigo tires which is equally shit as MRF. And there also you need to switch it to either Pirelli's or Michelin Pilot Streets. I have changed it to Michelin Pilot Streets and I'm pretty much happy with it. And now to talk about the gearbox and the clutch, I will say that you'll love the gearbox of the CBR much more because the gear shifts are very much soft in the KTM, but the thing is it is not crisp. Like you have already seen that I'm getting light amount of false neutrals in this new bike itself. So this I have seen with my friends RC390 also. But on a CBR the gearings are very crisp. And now to talk about the clutch of CBR250R is super soft. That's what I feel. But on the other hand, this KTM RC300 is a bit hard, and you might find it a bit difficult if you need to change the gears very often on this bike. That's what. And on the performance side, I will say that RC is a very good city bike as well as a track bike. But on the other hand, the CBR is a good tourer. That's what I can say. So that's it for this small test drive. I actually came for the RC390 test drive, but I couldn't got. Maybe I'll be doing it in the next week. And maybe I feel that it's a good choice to compare the CBR250R with the upcoming FZ250, which is getting launched in the next week or a week after. So I'll be more concentrating on that vlog. mainly. So see you in my next video guys. Bye bye.